Hey guys, it's Joe at Drumline Productions, and you know what I got? I got PITTS. You know, PITTS. No, not armpits. I have PITTS. This PITTS. This is the Horizon Hobby PITTS, and it's a biplane, and it is looking gorgeous. This is the PITTS S-1S 850mm. Gorgeous looking plane. Looking nice. I unboxed it, and then we're going to do the build. And the first thing is, you know, with our trusty manual that we get from Horizon E-Flight, the first thing they're sitting there calling for is putting on is we grab our front wheels, real simple, and we line them up, and they do line up nice. So there we go. The front wheels are on, little stringies. Pop that in there, lines up, and just let it go. Then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. I'm going to put a little foam tack in there. And we're just going to pop that in there, and this is going to line up with the other one. That's it. That's very simple. Got that in there. Let that foam tack set up. It's all looking straight, as you see. After that, it is the installation of the wing. It's really simple. We take our wing, really gorgeous, and there's a couple of little type of nods there. And we sit there and just pop that in there, down inside there, just like that. So we take this clip right here, and after we pop that in, put it into that hole, and that's the way we sit there and secure our bottom wing. Okay, so we're going to put on the strut, and they label them on right, and they label them on left. Okay, you have to take out this little fastener pin. This is going to go inside this area right here, and just push that in, and sit there and just pop it right down there. Put them in, slide them in there in the front. I'm just sitting there and put them over that way. Next thing is we're going to put on our top wing. There's a little slot, and there's a slot on there. Slide it back, and that will secure the top wing. See, now that's slid in. Make sure that those pins in there, you see right there, those pins there and there, fold into those holes. Just take these little pins right here and put them into those holes right there on each side. Slide them into each of the holes. We're going to take these pins and put them into those slots up top here and let them secure the top of the plane. Assemble on the back the push rods that go from here to here to control each of the ailerons, like this. I'm just going to push this one in here, bend that up, put it in the hole, top wing aileron. Okay, so I attached each of the push rods onto each of the top, the bottom and the top of the wing. So that's the assembly of the wing. Next up, we're going to put on the prop. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to get this piece right here, and this will go with this piece right here facing inward. The next thing is we take our prop, that goes in there like that. We get this piece and torque this down to it. I was having issues with getting this prop tightened down because this part right here, every time I sit there and tighten up the prop, this kept spinning. This is very important because you see those notches right there? That notch? That's where the nose cone lines up. Okay? So you have to get that in there. It has to sit there and sit just like that. And every time I sit there and tighten this up, this thing kept spinning around. So what I did was is I got a clamp. I know this is something interesting. I put it over the this part right here and held it on, and then I tightened it up, and I sit there and made sure that this did not move when I sit there and first pre-set this into that area right there. And I didn't want that to move around. Okay, so I got this pretty tight now. If this thing flies off, fuck it. All right, put this little screw, and this is a 2mm, and I'm gonna sit there and put that in there. Hold that down, and I wanna put in this little washer, because that goes in there. All right, so that lines up, that sits in there, and tighten this up. And now it's all sitting up there, looking good. And I'll tell you, Horizon, you need to really fucking sit there and figure your shit out, because you're sitting there sacrificing a lot of stuff because you're sitting there, you know, you get this stuff from China, and it really pisses me off, and it pisses a lot of people off, because you have nice products, but there's some issues, okay? So anyways, that is the prop assembly, and that thing is on there, and it's not binding or anything whatsoever, and that thing flies off. The hell with it. Let it fucking fly off. All set up. Give you a look over. Got that damn prop on. Told you that was a pain in the ass. And now we're gonna fire it up and see how it goes. We got it bound up. Everything's set on the NX8 transmitter. Put it in the battery tray. It takes a little bit of a lining up. I hate these kind of battery trays. You know, they're such a pain in the ass. Sit there and push it. You know, that's about as good as it gets. All right, fine. We'll leave it at that. Transmitter is on. All right, there we go. There's that battery tray back up in there. We got our dances, and we're wagging. Now I want to check our surfaces. I think I'm going to have to do a little Klevic adjusting. Yeah, definitely over this side, get those lined up. And the bottom looks a little bit off. So we're going to adjust those, and I'll come right back, okay? Okay, we adjusted the Klevics on the top ailerons, and they're looking pretty good. And all I had to do on each of them, this one needed a 1.5 turn down, this one needed a 1.5 turn up to get them nice and smooth. They look good. We'll do our adjustments of our trims while it's in flight to make sure everything's good. Let's throw on the canopy. First time throwing on the canopy. Look at that. Now we got the pits all set up. Canopy on, looking gorgeous. Let's sit there and just check out the surfaces. They're going good. We got our tail, our elevator, and then we have our rudder. And throttle cut off. And give it full throttle. It's got some pull. We're flying, we got it on 3S. That's what it's mainly made for, is 3S. Right now, let's sit there and see if I got safety on. All right, AS3X is on. There is safe. It's all working, fantastic. I'm going to also, I do like to set up all of my controls on here on the NX8 with voice command, you know, high rates, low rates, everything, you know. Safety switch is on A. Throttle is cut off and on is on H. And you have high rates and low rates right here on F. Everything else is pretty much easy. This is my first biplane. My buddy NAVEDA08 over there at Angel bought a biplane. He has a different one. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. Hopefully we'll get out and fly together. What I want you to do is, I'll tell you what, if you have any questions mostly about technical stuff or RC builds or boats or anything whatsoever, he does customization. He builds them, he flies them. He's a great guy, he's got a lot of knowledge. So check out the links below for NAVEDA08. He has his channel down there, and he also has his, you can contact him through his email. And he can actually definitely do a lot of help for you. He's been an absolute great guy. Sometimes I disagree with certain things, and we just have a difference of opinion, certain things about the products, but overall, he's usually 100% right, and I'm usually wrong. And I'll tell you what, he's actually a good guy, and I owe a lot to him. All right, so I hope to get out, and we'll be flying soon. Once again, this is the PITTS S-1S 850mm, and hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to do the best I can. Had some issues with that damn prop, getting that on. Otherwise, you know, pretty damn good, stable plane. Definitely recommend one. Go get it off of Horizon Hobby. Links will be down below. Salute, enjoy, thank you. Have a good night, and like, subscribe, and talk to you soon.